morning, comic fam. It's me, Steve, the Voice White, and welcome to another episode of Comics of the Voice. So today I'm doing an unboxing. I can't call it an unboxing because the guy that I go to pick up these books, he does claim sales on Fridays online. It's called Captive Audience Comics. I'll put the link somewhere down. You guys can check him out. He's got an online store, but he just lives locally to me in the next town over. And I've become friends with this guy, Matt. He's a really good guy. He's right into the comics. It's not his full-time gig. He does this stuff on the side. He's got a full-time job, a family, all this stuff. He does it out of his house. And he does these claim sales on Fridays. So I end up picking up quite a bit of filler books for the collection there because he's always going around and doing collections and picking up books. I went with him for one trip. We went out to Montreal and picked up like 20-something long boxes. And he's been going through them and gets me great deals all the time, all my filler stuff. So this is I don't know, we're going to come up with a name for it. It's not an unboxing. It's from a claim sale, but I went and picked them up. So maybe a unbagging? Okay, unbagging. So this is one of them. So he gets some obscure books that he finds in there. So Scorpio Rose #1, which I thought was a really cool book. Looked pretty interesting. So I snagged that one. Guys might recognize this guy. Oh, glare. Let's just put it down there. Alex Ross, The Kingdom. So I thought that was pretty cool. Back in the 80s, there was a phenomenon called the Millennium. They were doing these books out Millennium. There was all the different weeks of them. And I was collecting, I collect the Millennium series. I think it was like 9 books or something in the Millennium series. And then there was all the offshoots that you had to try and grab from different series, and some of them I wasn't collecting. So every now and again when I see these Millennium whatever week, this one's from week #2, from books that I never collected. I mean, now they're the claim sale that Matt does, it's $2. So even though some of the prices on these might be $5, $6 or whatever, it's all $2 because he just pulls them out of these collections and just sells them off that way. And then he'll sell like lots of long boxes and stuff for all those resellers that want to resell books. He'll just sell you the whole box. So that's another one of them. So it's Legion of Superheroes. So I never collected this series back in the 80s. So this is, 1988 this came out. So I was 17 or so at the time. 17. And I was slowly getting out of this stuff, but I never got this one. So now I can put all the Millennium books together, which is pretty cool. Deceased, this is another one that I've been trying to put back together again. So that's #2 of Deceased, which is cool. Some of the early Batman from the Rebirth. This is #20. Yeah, it had like a $3 tag on it. So for $2, why the hell not? And some interesting little reprints of books. So this one's The Preacher. That's pretty neat. Matt, Milt's gonna have to trademark that phrase, pretty neat, or just neat, because he uses it all the time and I'm stealing it right now. So Milt, it's neat. Preacher. Sectors. A weird one that I picked up from the Whitby Comic Con. I picked up 1 and 2. This one's what, #6 of the series. I think I have #5 somewhere. I read the first 2. Okay story. So I don't know. Looks like I'm down another rabbit hole. It's wonderful, eh? Sleepwalker. Picked up #3. And #4. Again, these things got $3 price tags on them, so they probably came from the store. But I snatched them up for $2, so why not? Slowly filling out my Silver Surfer. I think this is volume 3, I want to call it. You guys can correct me. I think it's volume 3. was the one that came out in the 80s anyway. So I've been enjoying that one. And then I got a whole whack of Hellblazers because I'm a big John Constantine fan, and I love the Hellblazer series when it was out in the 80s. So again, it was like 200 and something books in this series. I stopped collecting somewhere in the 30 range. That seems to be my thing. I get to about 30 and then I stopped. And now I'm filling them all out, the rest of them. So like again, $2. So this one's issue 34. And then I found issue. It was all the sporadic ones. That's number 38. And what's this one? Number 40. I really love the covers on these things. They're like really obscure kind of painted covers. And the storylines were pretty dark too. I enjoyed the stories. Number 42. It's pretty neat. See, neat. Pretty neat. This one's number 43. So I'm getting a couple of them in order there. There'll be holes to fill, you know, it'll just be more that'll add to on my cell phone. I have a note in there with a list of all the books and what I'm still hunting for. So when I'm out in the wild, I can just quickly look at the book or look at my phone and find out what I'm missing. So the wife and I were out at Value Village yesterday and we found some more little neat treasures. Picked up a couple of my Forgotten Realms books, hardcovers, first prints, for like $6. That's amazing. So I mean, it's worth hunting because you never know what people are going to toss out, and you find all kinds of really cool deals there between DVDs, books, and comic books and stuff. I find all kinds of wild stuff. So there, that is my small stack of books that I picked up from a claim sale. Again, it's Matt Fudge, Captive Audience Comics. I said if I'll put the link in, check it out. He does the claim sales on Fridays. But I want some of these books, okay? So don't take them all, right? So I'm always fighting against these other people that get on there right away. He releases them at like something 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like on there, and lag's a real thing. So sometimes people, they snipe me as I'm looking at a cover and oh, that's a cool one. And if I'm looking it up and then bam, it's gone. It's like, oh, but comic collecting is a patience game. So everybody collect what you want, enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.